What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left this mother. Yes, sirski. Hello, somebody. All right, so today's video, it says Kanye West warns about Blueface being cloned. Now, whenever I first seen Blueface came out of prison, jail, prison, or whatever he was in, right? I said to myself, bro, is this the real Blueface? He's gained about 100 pounds more. Maybe even more than that. I have no idea exactly the amount of pounds, okay? But that's not the subject that matter right now. The face tattoos, the weight gain, and his bars when he be inside the studio rapping. I'm like, bro, is this Blueface or not? This is crazy. He look totally different. Act totally different. He can't catch the beat. But at least the Gucci Man clone came out and can catch the beat. This is wild. Let's get it.
That ain't Blueface. That is not Blueface. They did the same with Gucci when Gucci got out.
Say what now? Not Kanye West exposing Blueface for being a clone. Girl, these clone allegations are getting out of hand at this point. We should have known the Blueface parading.
Take a look at this. Take a look at this guy right here. Whoever this guy is right here, take a look at him. He got hella face tats, more hella face tats that don't make sense. He got tattoos of organizations and businesses and everything on his face. Like what would make you really want to tattoo Walgreens and Saint Laurent and all that on your face, my boy? That's crazy. He's like a walking advertisement clone or something, whatever he is right now, bro. This is weird.
Around right now isn't the same Blueface we knew. He came out of prison looking 200 pounds heavier and refusing to get back with Krishan. Kanye West has been very vocal about the cloning in the industry, especially since he was almost also cloned. However, his recent revelation still comes as a surprise because the last person we expected him to speak about was Blueface. Okay, so the allegations about Blueface being cloned started the very minute he came out. As I said earlier, he visibly looked very different than people are used to. A lot of people just figured that he was eating a little too much of that jail food, but what really got folks talking is those ugly tattoos.
Look, take a look. Walgreens, MLB, Washington Wizards tattoo right here in the middle of his foot. Bro, what in the world? He's not even from Washington. He's from LA. Why not get an LA tattoo? That's crazy, bro. And their colors are red. And Blueface is a Crip. This don't make no sense.
He has on his face. The tattoos literally don't make any sense. It's basically Telegram, Walgreens, Major League Football, Saint Laurent, Washington Nationals, and Chase logos. You cannot make this.
He got the paper plane for Rock Nation up there at the top left-hand corner. Well, the top right-hand corner on his, looking at, well, of course, it's the opposite side for me. So it's the top right-hand corner. Looking at it. I'm saying left, but it's the right. It's a paper plane. It's Walgreens. It's Chase. Bro, this is crazy, bro. This is really like the end of times right now.
Photo of Blueface before and after prison. This is quite a change. This is Blueface before going to prison, and this is the new Blueface. Very, very different. We have the Chase logo. Are you a scammer? Maybe you just like trapezoids, I don't know. And then we have what looks like a Washington Nationals logo in between his eyes. Or maybe it's Walgreens. Maybe he always wanted to be a pharmacist. Maybe he has a perk habit. I don't know what this W means.
When he was asked why he got the tattoo, this is what he had to say.
But I mean, I think to a lot of people, dedicating your face to it at this point was an interesting decision. Like, how would you explain that?
I try to tell a nigga where I'm from. No.
Now, when it comes to Kanye accusing Blue of being a clone, it initially came as a shock, but after a little digging, it became clear to everyone that this is something Kanye has been talking about for years. But as usual, no one was listening. You see, Kanye has made a lot of wild allegations about people getting cloned before, but the reason people took him seriously this time around was because of the timing of his allegations. In fact, there was a time when people even thought Kanye was a clone. Also, back when Kanye was going to it with the industry over his anti-Semitism, him, he posted a screenshot of a disturbing text message from some Hollywood executives, basically telling him that if he didn't stop running his mouth, they would lock him up in a facility and put out a cloned version of him. The message read, "I'm going to help you in one of a couple ways. First, you and I sit down and have a loving and open conversation, but you don't use cuss words, and everything that is discussed is based in fact, and not some crazy stuff that dumb friend of yours told you or you saw in a tweet. Second option, I have you institutionalized again where they medicate the crap out of you and you go back to zombie land forever. Play dates with the kids just won't be the same."
My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm appreciative.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You know, out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. You understand? They hit me. Gap, Adidas, all that away. Still, Forbes, who hate me, right? Had to write net worth 400 million.
Also, people brought up how similar Blueface's alleged cloning is to what happened to Gucci Mane. When Gucci Mane came out of prison, he wasn't the same Gucci Mane. And up until this day, people are convinced that the Gucci we have now is a clone, and that his wife Keisha is getting paid to keep his clone under control. Before prison, Gucci was known for a rounded, lean belly from years of substance use. But when he came out from prison, he was 50 pounds lighter with six-packs. Some people even pointed out his ice cream cone face tattoo looking less visible after his release. The rumors were fueled when rapper Hopsin made a video on Instagram admitting to being Gucci's clone. He made this video right when people were accusing him of being Gucci's replacement.
I've been personally playing for about 8 years now. It started around around Illmind 5 when that came out, because the song was so big, and then they told me I had to kind of sacrifice something. They said, you're gonna have to pay it back because you just put this information out there, and this is gonna put people in the wrong mindset of what we're trying to do in society.
This is crazy.
So they told me that if I don't do these list of things, then they're going to hurt my family. It was like an all white room, and they opened one of the doors, and it had a Gucci suit.
A Gucci suit?
A Gucci bodysuit. And I said, oh no.
Damn.
Please don't tell me that is what I think it is. They said, yeah.
Gucci actually ended up addressing the clone allegations, and this is what he had to say. "In a way, I feel like I grew. I kind of morphed into a different person, shedding some of my old ways. I can say I grew up. I love the person I was. I love the person I am, and I love the person I grew to be. I tried to lose weight. I tried to take care of myself, change my thinking, my environment, and the ones that weren't benefiting me. Guess that's the transformation everybody's saying they can't believe, but I can believe it. And this checks out with what Gucci..."
Bro, that don't even sound like Gucci Mane. I understand when you grow as a person to a better person. I understand that. You could do a 360. But bro, have y'all ever heard that you could take the person out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the person? To me, I think when Gucci addressed these cloning allegations, I feel like Gucci would have been like, nah, bro, y'all on some booze. This is me. I'm the real Gucci man. Y'all on some booze job, you know? Instead of him being like that, he was kind of like scripted. It's like a script that he's reading out a program or something in his head, bro. This is wild. Thanks, though.
Gucci's ex-girlfriend Mac Brezzi said a while back, Mac explicitly said that she knows for a fact that Gucci unalived in prison and cloned while he was in prison.
Cause girl, you don't even know the real Gucci. Y'all think y'all know the real Gucci. Y'all don't know the real Gucci. That nigga parading around out here, that ain't the real Gucci, man. That's not him. I don't know what the fuck, honestly. Last time I seen Gucci was at Patchwork Studio in 2010. Cold Blooded was there. Was Mojo there? Yeah, I think Mojo, Cold Blooded. That's the last time I saw Gucci in the flesh, but even free Gucci. You thinking what I'm thinking? Man, some ain't right. Gucci, is you in there? It's so blank right.
Now, just when we
she had bars just now, bro. She said something ain't right. Gucci, if you in there, if so, blink twice. That was bars. Fire.
Like, this the last time I
like
saw
that.
Gucci in the flesh, but even
Free Gucci. You thinking what I'm thinking? Man, some ain't right. Gucci, it's
In depth, it's so blank twice.
Now, just when we
Thanks.
thought the clone allegations couldn't get any worse, Cat Williams also stepped in to defend the allegations that Kanye made about Blueface being cloned. According to Cat, the reason Hollywood is able to clone these celebrities so easily is because they know that people won't question, and the few ones who do will probably be called crazy.
We don't believe that there's clones. We don't believe that because we don't feel like we have the technology.
What you'd have to do is make a clone brain dead. Figure out how to engineer a brain dead clone that'll grow organs for you.
Look.
And then they'll make cloning legal, because then you'll never have to worry.
Also, he revealed during a recent interview that cloning initially started with animals, but after a while they started testing on humans, specifically celebrities.
Do you think that there is actual cloning going on?
We know that there's actual cloning going on. The question I believe you're asking is human cloning.
Oh, yes, sir.
But let's start with the real question. The real question is cloning going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I knew it.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, let's just say animal cloning.
Oh,
right?
yes.
Let's start there. That's not a myth or...
No, that's been known.
That's not a conspiracy theory that we...
So animal cloning has been going on, right? So, you know, the first thing they do inside, like, the United States or the world, when they come down to, like, cloning or testing medicines, they always start with animals most of the time and see how it turns out. Most medicines are tested with animals, bro. So once they conquer it with an animal, that's where the terminology outbreak monkey come from, I believe, right? So once they start with animals, then they proceed on to give it to society, the humans. So now that they conquered it with animals, now they take it to the next level and doing it with the celebrities, bro. That's
We
crazy.
are at the point where we have no problem cloning animals. If you lose a pet, you can send away to these companies and they'll
fucking remix that bitch and send it back.
Right.
Yeah.
At as close a proximity as you can imagine.
Yeah.
Right? That we know is possible. Okay.
The similarities
Whoa.
between Gucci and Blueface is crazy. So if they really did clone Gucci, then the possibility of them cloning Blueface too is very high. Blue even lost his ability to make music since he came out. Usually, I'd probably overlook it and just assume he fell off, but I don't know, y'all. These rumors are beginning to make a little sense to me. I'm just saying.
What?
I just took you in it, but I just put now they boneless. That's where I come in. Yeah. That's where I come in. Yeah. But yeah, come on. I just put you home now they home. That's where I come in. Yeah. That's where I'm. Come on. That's where I come in.
Anyway, people had their thoughts like this person who said,
That's crazy.
"It's sad. You can clearly see something happen to him in jail." Another person said, "It's the same play as Gucci. That's not him. That's a body double or clone. That's why the first stream is with DDG." But now I want to know your thoughts. Do you really believe Blueface was cloned? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Man, this is getting out of hand right here, bro. You can't even remember his, bro. Blueface is clone, bro. At first, I didn't believe in conspiracy theories and allegations of cloning, but now I'm becoming more convinced. Gucci and Blueface are the two people that have me convinced that it's really taking place. Forget all the animals that's being cloned. Forget anybody else that had allegations of being cloned. Forget all those. But Gucci and Blueface got me sold on cloning, bro. They got me sold on cloning, bro. Comment down below if y'all think Blueface been cloned. If y'all know, go back and look at some of his old videos, the way he rap, his rhyme style, his persona and everything. It's 360 degrees different, bro. I promise to you guys, bro. This is crazy.